It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. The Demon Deacons will kick it away first. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Boston College Eagles offense takes the field to start this game off. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them there. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Caught near the sticks. It's Kent. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. And the Golden Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got the back over the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll give it to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wake Forest offense will get the ball for the 1st time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. They're working that left side. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with his 7-0 lead. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Skips away from pressure. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. Boston College will send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Ramsey. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Just a little off. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads it left. This time it's complete. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Surtain. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. catch. Touchdown, Wake Forest. A great catch and run for 6. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Running into the open space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And, man, that's impressive because I feel like this QB, he knew it, Reese. Like, he knew exactly where he needed to get to. He drops back. He wants to pass the football, but he's like, I got plenty of space to get the first down with a little extra. Makes that...
Wide open spaces. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Looking to get it in. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. He got it. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it out. It's Jean-Pierre. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Gets it to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Ramsey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They just keep firing. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. The quick out. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The corners are walked up tight. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Got his man out of the backfield. Touchdown, David Deacons. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Quick tempo, no-huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. They're setting up the screen. There he goes! Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Or will they dial off on second, and a long way to go. Back open in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to the air on third and short. Zings it complete to the right. They'll immediately call timeout. One more snap coming before halftime. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on 1st and 5. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
And the penalty will be accepted. The offense says, thank you very much. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen.
The Golden Eagles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Demon Deacons come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Quickly complete. At the 45 on his way. Speeding down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wake!
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Out of the end zone. And the returner will be knocked down. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
BC back to work after picking up the first down. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He's going to take off. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. This Boston College offense has it working. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Pressure coming. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. The Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the backfield, he's open. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, after talking to him this week, I know this guy was excited to build off the momentum from last week when he scored 2 touchdowns. You could just see him here close to the end zone.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boston College! Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jean-Pierre. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Boston College. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Hey, great job by the defense. The ball's thrown, the ball's completed, swarming to the football, knock it out, and then guess what? Be there to scoop it up, run it back to the end zone. Huge play by this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes. And
breaks into the open. Touchdown, Wake. They take the lead with the 6. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will open from the 15. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try the run. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Fakes to grab. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. You're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Grabs it in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the 1st down.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. A 1st down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown, Eagles! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jean-Pierre. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. Picks up the 1st down. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Completes it in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Demon Deacons line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Demon Deacons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Turning it up. Got enough space. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They move on top here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Grab behind the line. It's Crl. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Sweet cut there. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They want to throw it. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Boston College! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Here coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's